Two South Florida cities entered into agreements with ICE today, which details how police will deal with federal immigration enforcement. Both Miami-Dade and Broward counties have already signed the agreement.
Good evening, I'm Trina Robinson. Nico Clemens is live in Hialeah. Nico, not everyone is on board with this decision.
No, they're not, Joanna and Trina. And the two cities we're talking about are here in Hialeah and Coral Gables, and at both council meetings. We heard from community leaders, we heard from business owners, people who are now concerned with what this means moving forward.
Don't talk to ICE, don't talk to any police officer.
Growing fear in communities.
In the past, this 287G agreement has led to discrimination against Latinos.
After Hialeah and Coral Gables signed agreements with the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, the agreement allows trained officers to enforce certain federal immigration laws. In Hialeah, the mayor and police chief say nothing will change.
All this agreement does is, like we do with all other federal and state agencies now, if they request support, we would help them out.
If the question is, are we going to pull people over and ask them for their immigration papers? That's not what we're trained to do, and that's not what we're authorized to do. That's not our job, and I don't expect us to be doing that. Are we going to go into churches to conduct raids? We're not going to be doing that either. That's not the job of the police department.
The proposed resolution council members voted to approve says to provide for operational assistance pertaining to enforcement of laws to combat illegal immigration. Several people spoke against the agreement Tuesday.
They're trying to incriminate you, to put you away, to take you away from your family.
I think this is perfectly summarized 3 words: unnecessary, wasteful, and harmful.
In Coral Gables, their city's mayor insists police won't actively search for people who are undocumented.
We're not going to be going into businesses. We're not going to people's homes. We're not going to be asking people if they have papers with them.
Just like in Hialeah, people who live in Coral Gables are not happy.
This decision goes against our values as residents.
State and federal law does not mandate that you enter into these agreements. This is a voluntary choice by the police department.
A controversial agreement, leaving communities uncertain about the future.
We are obligated by state law to be able to provide those services, but I don't think it was needed because we've already have cooperated with state for years.
We have a full breakdown of this agreement, what it means, on our website right now, NBC6.com. I want to also mention Florida is now the only state where every county is cooperating with this agreement. In Hialeah, Nico Clemens, NBC6 News.